Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, your biggest blessing yet to come. And to do this reading, I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The pile that you feel the most drawn to, that will be your reading today. We're going to use different tarot decks in each of the piles. So pile number 1, we are using the Gregory Scott tarot, and this is the High Priestess from that deck. In pile 2, we're using the Åstromatrix tarot, and this is the High Priestess from that deck. Pile 3, we are using the Light Seers tarot, and this is the High Priestess from that deck. So this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the commentary section where you will find your timestamps, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. We're going to put your tarot deck to the side, and we're going to start with your oracle cards here to figure out what is your biggest blessing yet to come. And wow, look at that. You got 2 of these cards. So that was not by purpose. So yeah, that will be exciting. You got an extra card already. But let's start with this one. The Mentor. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm already getting a strong message, but let's just keep that over there. We have a beautiful owl here. You look how it's kind of flying over. I think it kind of looks like the moon, but it's kind of something like on fire. So flying above it. You have Moonstone, live your purpose. Yeah, I just said moon also. So Moonstone, live your purpose. You have Simplicity. Wow, pile number 1, good pick. Wow, what a good pick. You got Llama with Soul Growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. And your extra card here is Penguin with Diamond Light Activation. Light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. Let's see here. I think we're gonna put your tarot card here, and let's just organize this a bit. I'm gonna make some more space as well for your extra card here. So the extra card here is Diamond Light Activation. That feels like that is going to be something very specific helping you on your way, like some kind of activation. Diamond light activation feels like you're activating your crown chakra. The Mentor with the owl here, you know, is all about wisdom, rising above, finding your wisdom. But this is something else. I mean, this is something else. Compassion. Wow. The energy in this pile is so high. So we're gonna break this down. Let me just fix the cards. I have like a million messages for you right now, I feel. So let me just fix this, make it a bit beautiful here for you to see it. Yeah, make it a bit straight. I think we're just gonna keep it like this. So pile number 1, what I feel here, I felt it the moment I saw this card. Look at this. This is you. You are the owl. And look how your wings are spreading, you know, so far and wide that no problem in the world can affect you anymore. And what I feel here with the Mentor, it feels like you're becoming, you know, the student becomes the teacher. So it feels like you have gone through or you're going through a massive transformation or massive changes in your life, or just growth, you know, we're growing. So you've been growing through many lessons. And I feel like your biggest blessing yet to come is you becoming such an amazing person where you are strong and stable, you know, in your emotions. We got the moonstone here, living your purpose, fully living your purpose. You found your purpose, you're living your purpose, but not only that, you have grown. You grew as a person, and your life simplicity here, your life became simple. And it's like saying you became simple sounds strange, but you became like not so complicated anymore, not so complex anymore. So I feel like here the fire kind of looks like the moon. I don't know what it's supposed to symbolize, but if you look here, it kind of looks like the moon, but it's kind of on fire. So it kind of feels like, you know, the moon is very connected to the emotions, and we have the moonstone here, which is also connected very to the emotions and kind of the hidden worlds. It feels like you've had to deal with a lot of emotions, you know, a lot of burning, fiery emotions, or troublesome emotions, or emotional turmoil, or something like that. And look how you're like holding your... it's like you're holding both your light and your shadow, you know, in the wing, in your wingspan. I don't know that's the name, but you know, beneath your wings here, you're embracing it all. You are embracing it all. And in this, I feel like you're finding deep peace, you know, with simplicity here. Everything just becomes so much easier. And it could be that you've been like kind of unbalanced emotionally. Wouldn't surprise me if you're very sensitive as a soul. An empath, I just picked that up as well. So it could be that you had problems balancing your emotions, and then you were carrying some kind of a baggage maybe from your childhood. You know, you had certain mind patterns, emotional patterns that kept coming and going, like different kind of emotions that you've been struggling with to overcome. So it feels like you've been unbalanced, and you've been trying to balance this, and that kind of feels like the student phase. You needed to go to some lessons, maybe you needed to heal some trauma. But I feel like, wow, you are like your biggest blessing, like I'm saying here, is like the student becomes the teacher, the student becomes the master, is even more correct here. You with a mentor here, it could even be that you live your purpose. Your purpose could even be to teach other people. The llamas here makes me think of Peru here, so maybe you have a connection to Peru. I don't know if there's any other countries, you know, that llamas exist, maybe South America. So it could be a connection to South America. Could be some of you that you have in your life purpose to be some kind of a shamanic teacher, or another type of teacher, you know. But Peru makes me think that this is something very deeply embedded in your soul, you know. And even if you're not supposed to be some kind of a spiritual teacher this lifetime, I think it's like kind of just like awakening that mastery, inner mastery within you, and just being, look, I just love how this owl is so big, you know, look at it, how it's like stretching its wings, and it's not scared, you know, of anything. It sees the fire, it sees the emotions, and it's holding it, embracing it, and still being very focused, you know, look at the eyes here, very focused on where they're going, very focused on who they are. So it feels like you are, yeah, the student becomes the master. You're gonna become a master with a penguin here. Like I felt like this extra bonus card here. I think it's like a big activation where you are opening up, like your energy is really opening up. Penguins are very loyal. They're very devoted. You know, when they court their mate, they go to the beach and they look for the most perfect pearl to give their mate as a gift. So they put like a lot of devotion into their love and their passion and their family. So it feels like this is like a very, very strong path for you that is opening up here in the future. I don't know where you are in this journey, but you're definitely life has put you through some turmoil, emotions, and fiery situations. This is your lessons that I feel here. This is your demon, your mountain to climb, your fire to put out. There's definitely something here. And like I say, I see you rising above this, finding your power in this, mastering this, you know. And like I said, maybe even teaching others in some way. Compassion here shows like, Wow, you know, the simplicity and compassion. Look at these two cards, you know, the lightness. There's light coming into your life. Light, bright light, but also like you feeling lighter. Your emotions becoming lighter. Your mind is becoming lighter. You're becoming more harmonious, more balanced. You're just becoming a very strong, balanced, harmonious person, I think. And I think the place you come from, you haven't been this because you are very sensitive. Like with the feather here, feels like very strong connection maybe to angels or higher guides in some way, which also tells me that you're a natural born psychic empath, you know, you have your channels are very open since you were a kid, you're picking up like a lot of things. So the road and the path has not been easy for you. The moonstone also here shows me that you needed to face some deep things this life, you know, some shadowy things, and they put you up to some kind of troubles, you know, maybe even for some of you, even traumas maybe you went through. But, you know, this is all going to be in the past. I mean, this is super duper positive energy here. You know, the Lama here says soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. No, it's not easy. But what I feel here is that your biggest blessing is that it's gonna be easy for you, you know? Soul growth, yes, healing is not easy. But yes, you know, when we heal and work and transform and grow as persons, you know, we go through lessons and we grow. After each lesson we grow a bit if we handle it kind of in the right way. But I feel like you are doing that. You are being guided by your higher self. Your guides are very close to you. You're using your own wisdom, you're doing your best, and that is good enough. And I feel like slowly you're breaking through and you are becoming the master here. And what I wanted to say here, you know, every healing comes to its end. I mean it. Like whatever you are facing, it's gonna come to an end. If you keep on facing it, it's coming to an end. So what I feel here is that you completely, like I said, the student becomes the master. And many people like this, we have many people like this in the past showing us that this is completely true. If you work with yourself, you're gonna come out on the other side. And most of us becomes maybe some kind of a teacher or something. That's not important, the teacher path. You're gonna live your purpose. What that purpose is gonna differ from all of you. But I think you're gonna carry this mentor, being a teacher energy, you know, because you went through some big trials and tribulations of life and you overcame them, and you reconnected with some, I keep getting South America here. You have some big deep connection here with South America. You reconnected with the South American part of yourself. And I don't know. So there is like something in your energy that is awakening, that is like you are a natural spiritual teacher because you have been this in past lifetimes. So even if you're not feeling like that is in your life purpose this lifetime, you're still gonna have that energy in your aura oozing out. So people are kind of gonna be drawn to you, and you know, you're gonna be the one that always comes with the wise words and, you know, the calming energy. So yeah, you are a mentor naturally, but I feel like you haven't fully become the mentor yet. You are becoming the mentor. You are becoming the master by like I said, overcoming these things and purifying yourself and growing as a soul and really getting activated here. And your heart chakra is just going to explode here with the compassion here as well. But your life is becoming simple. That is your biggest blessing. Your life is becoming simple because you are becoming non-complicated. Complicated feelings are gone. Complicated thoughts are gone. Struggling with this and that. You know, the biggest fights that we have is actually with ourselves. So I feel like the fight that you had with yourself is over. And you found peace in yourself. And with that peace is spreading out over your whole life. And peace, yeah, you know, if we have peace within ourselves, peace will follow wherever you go. So peace will follow you wherever you go. And in this, your soul purpose, your life purpose is going to open up. You have something specific as a soul that you are meant to do or experience. It doesn't always have to be something, you know, I'm going to be a spiritual teacher. It could be something else, you know, whatever you feel in your heart that you want to do, even if it's like just to to create a good family and, you know, just have nice friends, have a calm life, you know, with simplicity. Or maybe you just want to have a calm, loving life with people that you love around you, and just being in that compassionate, connected place with your heart. And that is good enough, you know. So it's going to differ here. For some of you, like I said, some of you are definitely meant to be a very important, inspirational teacher, healer of some kind, I feel here. So, wow, whew, let's breathe a bit, and we're going to look at your tarot cards here. You have 10 of Cups. Wow, I want to cry. I just felt like happiness is coming, and I just felt like overpowered by this. I don't know, like I just went like, whew, okay, soon it's over. I just heard that, soon it's over. So yeah, happiness is coming. You're completing the cycle of emotional. You went through a whole cycle when it came to your emotions, you know. From your emotional cycle started at birth. Maybe something with your birth. I just heard that. How was your birth? You're gonna heal that. So this is an extra message here. Maybe you were born by cesarean. Is that what is it called? Or maybe there was some troubles around your birth, or maybe your mother had some problems the beginning stages when you were born or something like that. I just felt like there's gonna be like a release there that you didn't expect, maybe, but that has been affecting you. So that was when your emotional pain started actually. So yeah, that is gonna heal. And you know, you went through this whole emotional cycle, you went through so many lessons and things, and the 10 here shows the completion. Look at this. You have your guardian angel, you know, you're connected here looking over you. You have your lover or your best friend, and your family or friends or whatever you want. You got it all, like emotional completion and happiness is coming here. Queen of Swords. I mean, look at this. You know what? I love this Queen of Swords. This popped up yesterday when I did a reading for myself, and I was thinking like, wow, look at this. So yeah, it's such an interesting card here. And we see like the people hanging here from behind. So the enemies are gone. The enemies are dead. I mean, it sounds so strange, but yeah, the enemies are dead. And you know, the enemies doesn't have to mean physical enemies. It can be your own enemies. Like I said, the biggest enemies we have are kind of our own ghosts in our mind, the own thoughts in the mind that keeps on kind of overpowering us with worries and negative thoughts and fears. So it feels like the Queen of Swords is all about the mind, you know, power and being very strong in the mind. So yeah, you have overcome your mind, your demons in your mind. If you have other enemies as well, you're going to overcome them as well. Let's just put that in. And you have put your sword aside. There's no need to fight anymore. And look at you, tending to the garden, you know. There's peace in your mind. Oh, I love this reading so much. I love this reading so much. So peace in your mind, you know. Yeah, you don't even have to think anymore. You're like, you know, like in Japan they do this bonsai trees, you know, it's very like meditative. Being in the garden, you know, tending to your flowers and growing or doing things like, you could do other things, but like there's peace to your mind now. And you're doing something that you really love. Maybe some of you are going to start growing, simplifying your life in this. Yeah, maybe simplifying your life. Maybe moving somewhere outside the city, getting yourself your own garden, growing things, and just really living your life simple, calm, peaceful, harmonious, happy with inner peace and compassion. So yeah, you put the sword aside. The fight is over. The fight is over. Page of Pentacles also makes me feel like poverty is over as well. And Page of Pentacles makes me think here that you're also going to get like one idea here, how to support yourself. So it could be like simplicity, like you're quitting your job and you're finding a new way of living your life. Yeah, you're finding a new way of living your life, supporting yourself. Because I feel like this pile is very spiritual, actually. So it feels like you have outgrown, or you're outgrowing the old way of living your life, going to work every day, having to struggle for your money, having to maybe have people around you that you don't really vibe with, you know, because that's when we have colleagues and things like that, you know, it's very difficult, especially if you're sensitive like you are. It's very difficult, you know. So I feel like your Page of Pentacles shows here with a life, live your purpose. Yeah, life purpose, live your purpose. I feel like there's going to be an opening for you where you find a new way of supporting yourself And this is going to give you money. End of poverty, end of fear. Look at this little boy here stealing a piece of bread. So it makes me feel like, yeah, you're not going to be scared anymore. Could even be this opportunity, this life. It feels like for some of you, it's definitely life purpose to live like this. And this is what your soul wants. This is what your heart wants. This is what's going to make you happy. This is where you find your genuine happiness. You are a sensitive soul, pile number 1. You are not meant to live an ordinary life, you know, going to work, working all day long, coming home, struggling, having so much energies around you. You know, there's so much energies when we just go outside. You know, we meet so many people, you know, and everybody has an aura and everybody has energy. So we're picking up on so many energies. And I feel like you're kind of a frequency holder, you know, with a mentor here. Like I said, you are a teacher. Either if you see yourself as a teacher, or if you think that is in your purpose, or you want to be a teacher, you have that energy. So you're a frequency holder. You're holding the light, kind of, you know, by just being very spiritual person, very spiritually connected, just having this purity kind of in your vibration naturally. So I feel like it is in your life purpose to live a happy life, because when you are happy and when you're calm and you're satisfied, that is when you can be the best frequency holder. So I think this is kind of, you know, like a higher purpose that you have. So it's kind of, you know, life is supporting you, your guides are supporting you, universe is supporting you to create this life for yourself. So this is going to be an opening here where you are going to start living like this fully, and money wise you're going to find a way to support you. We have Knight of Swords. And you look at this. This is also very interesting, Knight of Swords, because there's somebody criticizing somebody screaming at somebody here. So this is kind of like, let's see here, Knight of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, you're being picked out. You're being lifted out of negativity. And I keep feeling like this. You are a sensitive soul, pile number 1. The ordinary life will never fit you. You will never be able, I think, maybe you are, but I think it's going to be hard for you to work like 8-9 hours every day, being free only on the weekends, you know, and having to struggle with those things, because I think you need a lot of space. You need a lot of me time or you time. You need to connect with yourself. You need to tend to your garden and to be in the now and feel peace. And you need to soul search, you know, to be happy. You need that connection with your soul. You don't like the superficial things. It's not for you. You're never going to be happy living a halfway life. And I feel here that this bigger life is for you, the life that is perfectly carved for you. Knight of Swords here, it's like the harshness. Whoops, look at that, it flew away and flipped even. So yeah, your life is gonna flip. So yeah, the harshness of other people's energies and thoughts, you know, because I think you're also picking up, you know, there's something called a telepathic empath. That means that you're picking up on other people's thoughts and you hear them in your mind as they are your own. And people have a lot of negative thinking, you know, so it's very dense to be around people. So I feel like you're picking up a lot, and this is making you, look at you, it's making you depressed, it's making you fatigued, you're making you lose your power, your confidence at times. So I feel like you look at here, Judgment, look how the angels are picking you up. They're literally picking you up here and removing you, because this is not in your purpose to withstand this lower vibrations. Because like I said, you are a frequency holder. You have a very high vibration. You're meant to live a happy life. You're meant to live a simple life. But a big journey for you have been also to deal with some fiery things from your own karma, from your own experiences. And this is kind of the fuel that made you grow into the master again, because you have been the master, you are the master, you already were holding that master energy within your soul. You're just getting it back now, and you're rising up stronger than ever, because that is what we do as soul growth, you know, as the Lama says here. Even if we are very big souls, you know, and we have regained a lot of mastery, you know, soul levels, whenever we go through something as a soul, we are bound to grow. So you're growing even bigger now, you know, and you know, your light is important in this era of life, you know, the golden age of humanity here, when the humanity is growing so much in consciousness, and when there is so much pain and suffering in the world, you being happy in your garden, in your little cottage, living your good life, being that light vibration, holding compassion, being connected with your heart, living the simple life, living a different life, you know, that awareness and light inside of yours is just spreading around the world and in your community, and you're affecting people, helping them to wake up. So I really feel like you are being picked up, you're being helped here and removed to your purpose. And I feel like there is something that you needed to do close here, connected to your own karma, but I feel like this is happening now. I feel like this is happening. Yeah, I feel like this is happening now. I mean, it's time, isn't it? So pile number 1, if you hear me, do a little ceremony or something, and just like connect with this energy. Tell the guys you are ready now. You are ready to go into the next stage. You're ready to level up now. You're ready to leave the past and to fully grow into the master that you are and step into that life, you know, that simple, uncomplicated life where you are friends with yourself, your enemies are dead in your mind, in your body, and in the outer world, and everything is fine again. Yeah. Whoo! That was a high energy pile number 1. Yeah, beautiful energy. Okay, pile 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So let's put your tarot deck to the side, and we're gonna start with your oracle cards here to see your biggest blessing yet to come. What can that be? And you have the flame. Wow. The flame. You know, the flame makes me think of destiny. Destiny. And it's like a pyramid here also. So like sacred destiny. Sacred destiny. Okay. You have carnelian. Feed your creativity. Yeah, look at that orange top and then orange here. Flexibility. We have a tiger here. Okay. You have elephant with grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. And the last card here, soul healing. And tangerine quartz. So more orange here. There's a lot of orange here. I actually want to put this here. Yeah, I want to keep it here. So, and even this is orange. See that? Orange, 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 orange. Yeah, so it's all about the sacral chakra, creativity, your biggest blessing yet to come. You know what I feel? Wow. Okay, I'm getting such a strong message. Whoa, so many messages at once. Let me breathe. So even the light, even the candle here is kind of orange or red. So what I feel here, there is something deep, 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 deep within your sacral chakra, pile number 2, that is going to open up. And you are getting back your sacredness. The sacredness feels like very connected to the sacral chakra. Your sacred creativity, your sacredness, and like your divine feminine, divine masculine energy, your yin yang energy, your chi, your Shiva, your Shakti. I don't know, it feels like they're making love there. And I just feel like you're getting back some power. And I feel soul healing here. It feels like a very, very deep activation of the sacral chakra here. Soul healing, where you're regaining a sacred part of yourself. I keep like feeling like divine masculine priest, the divine feminine priestess, like priestess energy. And like very magical energy, very mystical energy that you have here. Definitely being some kind of a priest or a priestess. And the flame here. Yeah, you know, the white flame, the flame, the brotherhood, the sisterhood. I keep getting like things like this. The sisterhood of the da-da-da flame, the sisterhood of the roses, the brotherhood of the blue flame. I don't know, something like this. There is something locked in your sacral chakra. There is something locked in your sacral chakra. Could even be that you've been through a trauma this lifetime that has created a blockage in your sacral chakra. But somehow it feels like there is a blockage there. So what you can see, how is your connection to your creativity? Is your creativity flowing? Good. Are you grounded? and in connection with your emotions, because the sacral chakra is all about creativity, sexuality, emotions, self-worth, the way you feel about yourself, and like so you can look at those areas to see, like, are you balanced and open in those areas? So what I feel here is like that is gonna, I just feel like, I just see like it's opening up, and I just see like orange energy just flowing out of you like a river, you know, powerful river. So you're gonna get back your power, your priest power, and your creativity here with flexibility. Makes me think that it has been closed. Yeah, look at this, even the tiger, we have an orange tiger here. So yeah, you're getting back your power. And flexibility here makes me think that it has been closed. It has been blocked. It has been stagnated. No, something has not been flowing there. Maybe you were, I don't know what your thoughts is about sexuality and intimacy. There's something connected to sexuality and intimacy that has, like I said, like a trauma. Maybe it has been your relationship with your parents, with yourself, with your emotions. There's some deep things going on here. But soul healing makes me think like this goes back lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. Pile number 2. You have been through some things. You could definitely, like I see you as a sacred priest or a priestess, definitely in Egypt with the pyramid here, but also in other ancient cultures. You've been in a lot of ancient cultures, pile number 2. Yeah, you have a lot of connection to ancient cultures, because you are like a very magical soul, you know. You have this in your soul. You are naturally a very psychic soul, a very spiritual soul. I mean, you're watching readings like this, so yeah, obviously you are. And I feel like you are inclined to always been drawn to the mystical, to the magical, you know. There is a curiosity there, and very strong. It's not even a small thing. I feel like you, pile number 2, have some power in your sacral chakra that you are going to regain, and this is going to make you grounded. This is going to make you grounded and powerful. You're regaining your wisdom. You're getting something back here that was lost. And I just feel like, wow, this is going to be so good for you. It's like this going to be, it feels like the piece of the puzzle that is missing. So how is your sacral chakra, pile number 2? And how is your lovemaking? I heard. Yeah, okay. So how is your lovemaking? Like, is it soft and tender and connected to your heart? Because that means that you are in a very good flow connected to your sacral chakra, because there is a very beautiful, you know, the sexual energy when it's pure, it is very soft and tender. It can also be very powerful and passionate, but there is a purity and a softness and a balance to it. So you can feel a bit how it's going here. How, like I said, how is your creativity? Does it flow easy? How is your emotions? Are you connected with your emotions? Can you express your emotions? So I feel here, like I said, there is like the biggest piece of your puzzle that you're trying to solve. It's your sacral chakra. I mean, you have, and when I just see beyond that blockage, I just see this, the most beautiful divine masculine, divine feminine priest or priestess just standing in front of me, and I just go like I just go like, wow, and I just feel like this sacred energy around you. So yeah, you're regaining your sacredness. So this is gonna come, and at some point you're gonna open this up big time. And I feel also connecting with your brothers and sisters. So you definitely have brothers and sisters from that brotherhood. Elephants is very connected with unity and family. They're very loyal, you know, to the tribe, you know. I don't know what it's called, but let's call it elephant tribe. So you definitely have brothers and sisters of the same flames, same sacredness, same energies, you know, that you have. I would say like you have been with them previous lifetimes, but there's a higher bond. There's a soul bond on higher levels that you are connected. Look at this, like kind of the crystal grid here shows how you all are connected. Could be that you have some kind of important spiritual mission to do with your soul sisters, soul brothers in this sacred brotherhood or sisterhood flame thing here, that you're meant to unlock some power. Maybe somewhere in the world. I keep seeing you kind of traveling around. I'm getting Stonehenge. I think it's Stonehenge. Anyways, and yeah, sacred places. You have a lot of connection to sacred places. I mean, you can go anywhere in the world. Just go to a sacred place, and yeah, you've been there. That's what I feel. So Let's put that over here. So yeah, that is your biggest blessing yet to come. Sacral chakra opening up, you remembering and taking back your priestess, divine feminine. You've been both the divine feminine and the divine masculine priest and priestess. So whatever gender you are in this life, it doesn't matter. We have connection, you know. We are both the yin and the yang, you know. The yin, the feminine energy, and the yang, the masculine energy. So yeah, you're both energies here. And yeah, just feel like flow with flexibility. You're opening up. Look at this tiger. Looks almost a bit scared coming, you know. Like so small. This picture is so big. And then you have this little tiger looking out here, curious. So you're coming out of the shadow here. So it's like you're not scared anymore, you know. And I don't know how a tiger can be scared, but it feels like the tiger, you've been hiding here. But now you're coming out because there's an opening here. Your sacral chakra opened up. Your energy opened up. You're not scared anymore. You overcame that blockage, that trauma, maybe even a soul trauma, like I said, from a previous lifetimes. You know, as a priestess, I don't know what you did, but I feel like sexual abuse is, for many of you, going through some sexual abuse, if not in this lifetime, in previous lifetimes. And I think that's why I asked you, how is your lovemaking? Because our love language, especially when it comes to sex, it tells us kind of, because sex is such a triggering, for many people, it's such a collectively, it's such a triggering thing, you know. There's so many what is it called? So many opinions and thoughts and ideas and concepts. You know, sex is bad. Sex is, you know, something culturally, religion-wise. It's always been such a very triggering topic, you know. And so that's why I feel here like it could even be like in your culture. There's like some weird some weird views connected to sex that you've been picking up. And I think it's like everything here comes from like a soul healing, comes from like something in your past life that you are meant to heal. Like I said, regain your power, heal, take control over that. And I feel like, yeah, your biggest blessing is when you open up that sacral chakra again. I mean, you're going to get back a missing part of yourself. And it's such a beautiful, powerful, sacred. And I feel like I'm getting goosebumps all over my arm saying sacredness, because I feel like I want to, I don't know why, I feel like I want to touch your feet and kiss your feet when I say this, just to show you the sacredness I feel for you. So there's a holiness in your energy that I feel got lost. And like I said, the trauma here is in the sacral chakra. And if you didn't experience trauma in this lifetimes, there is trauma from previous lifetimes lodged in the sacral chakra. So how do we address it? Yes, like I said, I keep saying the same things here, but like I said, start with looking, like I said, how is your lovemaking? How is your connection to your feelings? How is your self-worth? How do you express your creativity and all those things to start to work towards this? But what I feel here is like, yeah, this is like your biggest blessing yet to come. So yeah, you're gonna open this up. You're going to open this up. And yeah, holiness. So you definitely been somebody very holy in previous lifetimes, and you've been following holy teachers. I feel like you've been like a very strong spiritual seeker as well in many lifetimes. You've been trying to find this lost part of yourself. I feel like many lifetimes. I feel like it's time now for you to reconnect with this and find what you were looking for. So yeah, you've been searching many lifetimes for this lost part. Your own sacredness, your own holiness is what you've been searching. And I feel like I want to cry because I feel like honored almost to be able to channel something so sacred and beautiful, like very vulnerable energy here. So anyways, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea, and then we're gonna look at your tarot cards as well. So you have Page of Cups. Yeah, opening up, you know. The Pages is a new beginning. The Cups is emotional. So an emotional new beginning for you, where you are. And you know, the Page of Cups makes me think of the inner child. So it could definitely be like you're healing your sacral chakra on such a deep level that you are regaining those pure, holy, sacred inner child feelings, you know, your own pure feelings again. You have 5 of Cups. Yeah, there is disappointments and pain that you are releasing. Yeah, look at that. We have March in Scorpio as well here. So intense. Whoo! intensity. You know, it could be that somebody really hurt you, pile number 2. You know, with the March, could be aggression, and the Scorpio can be very intense. And I feel like this is also from past lifetimes. Like I said, there has been some trauma and pain. It's like also like what is it called? Like struggle, like a real struggle in your past lives. You know, real dark struggles, and. But yeah, you're releasing this, you know. It's a very positive energy here. You're releasing this and healing this. And Three of Pentacles, yeah, you know, regaining your mastery. There's another March here. So, March in Capricorn. Yeah, it's all about regaining that. You have 10 of Cups. So I think if you started watching pile number 2, I would definitely say watch pile number 1. It is the most beautiful follow-up to this reading. If you feel like it, you don't have to. But there was many things here that started to connect now to pile number 1. So yeah, could definitely recommend that. So 10 of Cups here as well. So yeah, emotionally heal and free yourself from the blockages in the sacral chakra, and that is going to get you connected with your sacredness, your holiness, your creativity. Find your creativity in the Three of Pentacles. You're finding your creativity here, and it's starting to flow. I think you're going to get back a lot of your self-worth and also confidence, because when our creativity is not flowing, when we're not connected with ourselves, we're not connected with life. Not being connected with ourselves and life makes us depressed, you know. So it could be that you've been depressed, Five of Cups. You've been depressed, you've been bitter over the past, you've been angry over the pain and the disappointments. Look at this, he's holding a golden medallion, a gold heart medallion in his hand here. So it could be love hurt you, or somebody that was supposed to love you hurt you. Somebody hurt your heart. Anyways, so I feel like the sadness, the anger, the bitterness is being flushed out. You're getting connected with life, and in this you're finding your confidence, you're finding your creativity, you are feeling confident again. And if it feels like you're going to be very good at what you're doing, so if it's whatever you're working with, you're becoming better. You're leveling up when it comes to your work, your career, your handcraft, your mind. Like, you're becoming better at what you're doing. And look at you, like really like creating here, thinking, creating, fully being absorbed in what you're doing. So you're creating a good life for yourself. So this is definitely the key that's gonna free you, kind of open up the doors when it comes to your career and your creativity, making that launch off. And 10 of Cups create happiness and completion for you. The Hierophant, yeah, I felt a very strong connection to India this reading through. And yeah, I kept feeling India. So very strong connection to India. It could even be that you are living in India, or you are Indian this lifetime. And a super strong connection to India here. And yeah, many lifetimes there. And I keep seeing you, like, I think you've been some kind of a holy man or woman in a past lifetime in India. And there's just like sacred holiness, and also this, but like, you know, touching the feet, kissing the feet. I also felt like India here. So yeah, and the Hierophant here makes me think that you are like opening up, and you know, remembering your sacredness. Yeah, actually, yeah, like that. Like I said, you've been a holy man or holy woman in a previous lifetime, and India is very, very important for you. You could even go on a pilgrimage in India. I think that would be very good for you to connect. Ooh, India would be very strong for you. For you guys who live in India, it could be a specific place in India that you're drawn to. You could even be living in the place that you know, your soul has chosen to be born in India. Then you're gonna be in the place that you're supposed to be. Or you can be drawn to move to another place, or go to some kind of a pilgrimage, or drawn to a holy man and woman of the past. And it could be that you've been a disciple of this holy man or woman. But there's strong connections here with India, and I just feel like I keep feeling sacredness. I keep feeling like I want to put my hand on the soil. I want to put my forehead kind of on the ground. I want to show like sacredness, holiness. I keep getting this. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here. So you're reconnecting with your sacredness. Yeah, this is the message here. And with this, you're finding with the Ten of Cups here, you're finding that lost piece of yourself. You're reconnecting with life. You're reconnecting with yourself. And everything starts to flow in your advantage. And I feel like there is a massive, massive healing here going on. When this happens, it's going to be a whole process, I think, but a massive healing. So much orange here, you know, even here, you know, orange, orange, orange. So yeah, massive, massive, massive healing here. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. I kind of don't want to leave it. I want to stay in this like kind of holy, sacred energy here, but we have to move on. So anyways, pile number 2, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. We're going to put your tarot cards to the side and we're going to start with your oracle cards here to see what is your biggest blessing yet to come. And you got the Orphan. Okay. You have Sodalite with Speak Your Truth. You have Leadership. Speak Your Truth. Following your guiding star. I just saw the star here and I heard that. Okay. You have Tiger. Divine Timing. Good things comes to those who wait. And your last card here is Balance with Shaman Stones. We have a number 32 there as well. Maybe somebody's 32. Okay, let's see here what we got. Tiger. Divine Timing. Your biggest blessing yet to come. I feel like you're turning around your life in a very very big way. The Sodalite, there's like this blue, there's a lot of blue here. Even the Shaman Stones is a bit blue. It makes me, and the Tiger here, you know, it makes me think that you're finding your individual path. It's like, yeah, the Orphan here makes, and the Orphan here makes me feel like you've been caught up in something. You've been caught up in the wheel of karma or something. You've been caught up in something. And this kind of feels not that important actually. But it feels like, yeah, you've been caught up in something. You've been dealing with things. It feels like it's been like a big part of your life. You've been dealing with things. Like you've been dealing with one thing after another is what it feels here. And there has been pain. There has been suffering. There has been lessons. There also have been achievements and beautiful things. But there has been a lot of things going on. What I feel here is like there is a shift coming in your life where divine timing, where you are flipping your life around or changing your route, changing your path completely. And it's like a very, very straight path where you're going. I see like a blue straight path. You, pile number 3, you have one strong destiny or life mission this lifetime. And it feels when the divine timing is here, you're gonna pack your things and you're gonna leave alone and to go there. And I don't know why I say alone, but it feels like you're doing something alone here. Leadership, you know, the polar bear feels like it's alone here. The tiger feels like it's alone. So it's like something that you need to do alone. You're gonna do something that you need to do alone. And on this path, you are finding your true self. That's what it feels. Balance is restored with the balance here. Balance is restored. So there's 2 paths in your lifetime. One is like this big thing going on. Maybe you're still in this, you know, like I said, life lessons and achievements and pain and suffering and lacking and transformations and change after change after change. You know, like a lot of things going on in this card here. And the next is just like when the divine timing is right, a door is gonna open up for you and you're gonna change your life completely. And I feel like I keep feeling like very strong life purpose this lifetime, and it's very, very different from anything you have done in your past. So it could be like whatever you were working with, whatever you were studying with. It's like, no, you're not going to do anything of that. It's like you're going somewhere else. I actually don't know. I can't see where you're going, but you're going or doing something completely else. And I feel like you're finding your true self on this path. Speak your truth. So the light. Yeah, you're finding your true self. So we have fire element. We have earth element as well. You know, fire and earth. Earth suffocates fire, you know. So that's pretty interesting. The earth suffocates the fire. Yeah. So it's like, and I feel like this new path here is like, it's blue. So maybe you have a very strong connection to the color blue. Very like blue is a good color for you. I mean, like dress yourself in blue, buy blue crystals. But I think that is very calming for your energy. And I feel like the fire, whatever fire, that feels like here with the orphan. That feels like the karma. This is not karmic. Whatever this path is here, it's not karmic at all. This is a higher soul purpose that you have. And it's like I see you going off somewhere. So it could be that you're going for a pilgrimage. You're going, yeah, for, maybe that was a confirmation. So that was a lot of cards. So I feel like we should take this one. Yeah, also that one. So yeah, maybe you're going for a pilgrimage at a certain time. You're going maybe to the jungle here with the tiger. Looks like a jungle. I think, is there tigers in India? Yeah, there is tigers in India. So maybe you're going to India or somewhere else. I also heard like I think it's called Siberia. Yeah, maybe you have a connection to there. But whatever it is, I feel like you're going somewhere, and on this path, trip, journey, retreat, you're finding yourself. You're finding a very big part of yourself. And that is just the beginning, you know? It's like you're gonna go and you're just going for a short while, but the person that comes back, if you come back home, some of you might not even come back home. It's like you go somewhere and you're just gonna stay there for a little while, and then you move there, or like you're not coming home. If you're coming home, you're still not gonna be the same person as the person that left. No, not the same person as the same person that left. So yeah. Wow, this was a very different energy from the other two piles, and very, very, it's like super crystal clear, very crystal clear path for you here. That is like when the divine timing is right, when you feel called to change your life, move in this direction, go here, being drawn here. It's like nothing can stop you from going. You're gonna feel very called to change your life. And I feel like you're gonna follow it through, and then when you're finally on that path, nothing can kind of take you out of it. It will be your new way of living your life. Okay, very interesting reading. So let's look at your tarot cards. The Sun. Yeah, Sun is all about life purpose. You're finding your guiding star. You know, it will lit up when the divine timing is right. The guiding star is gonna light up, you know, and your calling is gonna be very strong. It's gonna be a strong calling towards your life purpose. And like I said, it could even be that you're leaving your job, your career, everything that you put so much effort into. Because I feel some of you have really built up a good life for yourself. Even, you know, you were an orphan, you went through transformation, but you did the best of it. And you build up a good life for yourself, but then it feels like, you know, yeah, you're building up a good life, but that was just a part of your journey, and the biggest part is yet to come. And I just feel like that the second part here is just mind-blowing. yeah, it is. So the Sun, life purpose, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles makes me think, you know, leaving what you were working with to do something else. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're going. I mean, a 3 of Cups, you're reconnecting with your soul tribe. You know, you're going somewhere, reconnecting with yourself and your soul tribe. Ace of Swords, yeah, you are expanding. There's a big breakthrough, you know. Ace of Swords, I love this card. It signifies a big breakthrough in your life, and it ended up here between the underneath the divine timing. So I think pile number 3, because you are listening to my readings, probably you are already spiritual awakened, or you are very spiritually inclined in one way or another. But I think what's going on here is you're gonna reach the divine timing for a major awakening. If you already went through an awakening, there's a second one or a third one or a fifth one or a sixth one coming. There's something happening here. You know, you have come to the place where you are ready to fully step into your life purpose and your destiny here, and finding the true you, finding your true self, your authentic self. I really feel like you're leaving things behind. And I want to say, don't be scared, because some of you put a lot of like, you know, you have a family, maybe a wife or a husband, and you have like your job and your things you put so much effort into. Don't worry. I feel like everything is going to be okay. You're not going to lose anything. Maybe you need to know that. You're not losing anything. You're not hurting anybody really. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't have to worry. It feels like everything is taken care of. The guide in the universe, they know this is coming, so they're taking care of all those worldly material things, you know. So yeah, so when the calling comes here, it feels like it's gonna work out. Don't be scared, just go. I just feel like, don't hold yourself back. When you feel like you have to go, you have to follow this call. This call is gonna be very strong. I don't think that you can hold it back. If you hold it back, I don't think you can. I don't know. It's like you're gonna explode. So the light, speak your truth, makes me think like you have to follow your truth. When this path opens up for you, you have to follow it. It's gonna be very strong here, strong pull and push here. 10 of Cups, wow, this is amazing. 10 of Cups showed up in all 3 readings now. So yeah, 10 of Cups is your end card here. So emotional completion, finding happiness, and finding your true self, finding your true life. And it, like I said, it could even be that you think you built up a good life for yourself, or you had an idea of how your life was supposed to look, or what a good life was. But I feel here there's an element of surprise here where there's a different path opening up for you, and it can't, with the divine timing here, it can't open up until you're ready. It has to be like, you have to go through the orphan here. I keep feeling like the orphan is kind of your childhood, your youth, your adulthood, you getting a family, you know, you're getting married, you're getting a career or job, you know, all those ordinary things that many of us are going through before we kind of start feeling like something is lacking in our life, or we want something else. Some of us just have like a very strong spiritual awakening from nowhere. So however it is for you, I feel like you're going to have that, where there's still something missing with the orphan here. You got everything together, but still something was missing here. So this is kind of what is also, when you are ready for that, I don't know how to say that. It's because it's so different from, there's so many people watching this reading, so it's going to be different from person to person here. But when the divine timing is right, there's going to be a big shift in your life, and don't be scared, don't be worried. You're going to be very clear, you know, with Ace of Swords. Your mind is going to be very clear on what that you have to go here, that you have to do here. Can we it's like a prophecy, or like, yeah, it's like it feels like a prophecy that you're fulfilling, or like a big vision, or like I don't know, there's something very spiritual with this. And I think that is why it's so strong. Like, you can't stop it. With the polar bear leadership and the tiger here, you're gonna pack your things and you're gonna go. It's like the calling is just too strong for you to not do this. For some of you, it could only be that you're going to a retreat, or you're going to some kind of pilgrimage somewhere. But during this journey, you are spiritually awakening, and you are reconnecting with yourself, and you're changing a lot. Like, you are rising above the old you know, the person that you thought you would be happy becoming. You became a certain type of person, and you said like, yeah, if I just achieve this, and if I get this, I will be happy. But getting there, like I said, there's going to be something inside of you that you're still missing. And the missing part is here, kind of this spiritual aspect of yourself, you know, the connection here with yourself, and also your soul tribe here with the 3 of Cups. I feel like you are somewhere abroad, you know, and you met your soul sisters or your soul brothers, and you're hugging each other, you know, and you are just like I don't know, connecting again, you know, soul bonds, connecting. So nice to connect with our soul sisters and brothers. I mean, there's nothing more beautiful and to do that. So yeah, there's balance that has to be restored here, where between these two lives, between the ordinary life, between the, you know, the life that you were creating, that you thought was going to make you happy, that is also important. It is also making you happy, of course, your family and your kids and your grandkids or whatever it is here that you have, your career, your job, maybe, of course it's making you happy. But the balance here is also gaining back the other part. And I think these two worlds somehow come together. Somehow they get woven in together, and it's like there you find balance. There you will find the ultimate balance between the earth and the sky, between the inner world and the outer world. And I feel like you're getting into like a spiritual union with yourself. The human part of yourself and the spiritual part of yourself are marrying each other into some kind of a union. And here you will find your true strength, your true balance, and your true happiness with the 10 of Cups here. So yeah, true happiness. Yeah. Wow, pile number 3. Wasn't this the most amazing reading? You know, I don't even know where it came from. It just comes, you know. So yeah, I love this. And yeah, and I keep wanting to tell you, don't worry. So some of you might be worried for changes, or like that you're gonna lose something, or that somebody's not gonna be on your path, or I just keep feeling that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You have like one independent big thing that you have to do for yourself, you know? One like spiritual pilgrimage that you have to do. And I feel like when that's done, you're ready to balance up the physical world with the inner world, kind of with the spiritual world, and becoming one. So when I said union, I was also thinking like twin flame. So for some of you, you have a twin flame and you're meant to come into that union. But to do that, you have to release your twin flame or your soul mate or your divine love here. Also for the other of you who are in divine love relationships, it could be that you have to release this person. And you know, release this person doesn't mean that you have to break up. It just means like cutting the cord and going on your own pilgrimage, doing something that is just for you, because there is something on this blue path here that is, you're meant to go there. You're meant to go there, and if you don't go there, you won't find yourself. That's what I feel here. It's a part of you. And what this blue path means and what's going there means, of course, it's going to differ. So this is just the information that I'm getting here. And I feel like the calling is going to be so strong. So I feel like you have nothing to fear. Just follow your heart. Yeah, always listen to your heart. Always speak your truth. Always follow your own truth, and nothing can go wrong. Pile number 3. Beautiful, beautiful journey here. And union with yourself and union with your loved ones is on your path here. Ultimate happiness. You know, yeah, ultimate happiness doesn't mean that shit doesn't happen, will never happen again, but you have found peace and happiness within yourself, and you are living a good, honest and truthful life with yourself and with the ones that you love. Okay, pile 3. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.